Alright, so, where the old ones broke through. Yogg Sothoth struggles to free itself from the space between dimensions, tearing holes in our reality in the process. When an investigator closes a gate, he may discard 2 spells to seal the rift and place that gate on this card. At the end of the Mythos phase, if there are gates on this card equal to half the number of players, return all gate tokens on this card to the game box and solve this mystery. Great.
Now we have to find
So we need spells and the ability to close gates. So,
well,
that's a thing.
That is a thing.
Right. Well, anyways, it was your turn to take some action. Or no, your encounter turn. That's what it was. Because it was my encounter that did the clue.
Doesn't that not go off until
right,
the end of
right.
Mythos?
Yeah, but did we do it after the Mythos? I think we may have accidentally done it right away.
Oh. Okay. I know a quick way to check, because I'm pretty sure... Nope, that was you. So, no, I haven't done my encounter.
Yeah. Okay. So let's just pretend we did that at the end of the Mythos.
You attempt to sneak into the local Silver Twilight Lodge. Test observation.
That's cool.
And continue to fail.
You got 8 snake eyes.
If I pass, I don't find that stuff. Sanford, blah blah blah. Oh, okay. Well, there's no downside if I fail.
That's cool.
So, could have been really cool.
Well, so.
No.
Now we'll Mythos. Okay, rotation. And I think...
Istanbul.
Yes, Green Gate. So that's a little bit of doom there. And then the effects. Let's see. Cultist doesn't actually have one. You, though. What do you do? Roll 1 dice and 1 or 2 advance doom by 1. Nope. Okay, so that's the monster. No one's at a gate, so he doesn't do anything. Oh, I have a condition to roll for. On a 4, 5, or 6. Come on. No
Yeah, closer than I was ever getting.
Okay.
Sunshine.
So those are our reactions.
Yep.
That's everything. Okay. And gate spawn.
London.
Bum, 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 bum.
Doo-doo-doo.
And you have a dark young.
Oh, it spawned on top of me.
Okay, so let's see. I suppose I'm going to start heading towards that rumor. Seems like a logical thing to do.
It certainly does.
Any useful... Oh, no, right, we covered that.
Yeah.
Or not.
Sanctuary could get rid of your cursed.
Which would be cool. But I really need to get traveling, so I'll take and immediately use a train ticket to go here.
Okay. Anything else you're doing? Resting to receive your... Oh, yeah. You're right. Well... I don't anticipate being... I don't know... Arc. I'm going to leave here and travel over to Arkham, and I am going to attempt to acquire assets.
Okay.
And again, fail miserably. And now we move on to encounters.
Yes, we certainly do. So I'm doing a clue token in a city. Randolph Carter claims that the Silver Twilight Lodge stole a unique family treasure. You investigate the local lodge. Test eyeball, which is a 3 for me. Woo. If you pass, you gain the opportunity to examine the stolen treasure, gain this clue, and you may discard a spell to gain the silver key artifact. And of course I have no spell. Sad.
That is very sad.
I don't know what a silver key artifact is, but it sounds cool.
Yeah.
But I have a clue.
Yay for clues. Alright, Ooh, okay. I'm going to encounter Arkham, which is green. Arkham, a fortune teller in Independence Square, warns you of dire events. You try to interpret her words. Test lore. Test lore. I passed. Lore.
Hey, hey.
If you pass, you discern that you ultimately survive, gain a blessed condition. Oh, that's a new one. But I don't fail.
Blessed means you pass tests on a 4, 5, or 6.
Yes. Yes, so I'll start passing things more often.
Okay.
Didn't particularly get what I wanted, but I will not sneeze at a blessed condition.
Okay. Mythos. Oh, great. Another rumor. So, clue token spawns.
Okay. Clue token. Ooh. The Himalayas are right there.
Okay. And the rumor goes on space 16, right next to me. And it will have 4 tentacles on it.
Oh.
Faded from society. Some dark magic has taken hold in you. Friends have started ignoring you as if you weren't even in the room. It's getting worse, and you fear that soon you will be invisible to every other person on Earth. As an encounter, an investigator on Space 16 may attempt to research similar occurrences from the past. Test eyeball. If he passes, he learns about a it has a reaction. Search the asset deck, discard pile, and reserve for all assets with value equal to or greater than the number of Eldritch tokens on this card and return them to the game box. Then discard 1 Eldritch token from this card. If there are no Eldritch tokens on this card, solve this rumor. So basically it's going to sit there and eat all our items.
Yeah. Yeah, we've seen this one.
Okay. But I think I need to deal with that gate thing first.
Yes.
So...
Well, you can get into
wait,
London.
I can use 2 sea passes in the same turn, right?
I think so. Yeah. Yeah, you can use them all at once. So if you had 2, but you're not in a place connected to... Well, you could rest and regain some sanity.
I'm fine. I'm as sane as I'll ever need to be.
Okay. And then you could travel to London.
Yeah.
With your sea pass.
Well, I guess I will, I may as well rest and then just travel to London.
Okay.
I'll just
I was attempting to acquire some spells. Because Arkham's supposed to be able to gain some incantation spells. So, I suppose I could rest and regain one of my health. Because I did lose one of those once. And I'm going to try this asset thing again.
Makes sense. Ooh.
Oh my gosh, they're all 4 successes.
That looks very successful.
That is very successful, so I'll take the arcane manuscript and the pocket watch. Did we ever make sure if we could refresh while we're
I'm not sure if I ever got a solid answer to that.
Because
After the action.
after. Oh, sad. Alright, well then I guess I'll get the cat burglar and I can't afford anything else, so then I'll refresh. We have the King James Bible, a Lodge Researcher, and a double shotgun.
Exciting.
Whoa.
And it's a
on the
4,
double
so
barrel.
it's likely to disappear soon.
Yes.
Okay. So now we do some encounters. And I have to fight this dark young. Good grief, they're as bad as I remember.
Oh my.
So I actually only get 3 on the will test, and they all 3 need to be successes. Which I'm sure is...
I'm glad I talked you into resting. Wait, are you still cursed?
Yeah, I just died.
Oh my gosh, you totally did.
That thing just killed me.
Oh, well, this gives us an opportunity.
Yeah. So, that means
Crumbles.
that all his stuff is...
Just put it on his sheet. Yeah.
And so basically he is now an encounterable space to claim his stuff and possibly some other reward.
Yep.
And I now have to have a new persona,
Yes.
which I will go acquire while you take it.
Alright. I'm encountering Arkham again. Let's see. In the restricted section of Miskatonic University's library, you study an esoteric tome. Gain 1 incantation spell. You try to decode a note written in the margin. Test lore. That's only spell effects, so. Yay, I passed. If you fail, which I didn't, so I don't gain a hallucinations condition. But I do get an incantation spell, which
Ooh,
was
that'll come in useful.
definitely, I'll just grab this one here on top. Wither.
I may want to bring my character sheet as well.
Possibly.
Okay, so here's a mythos.
Okay, so we twirl the comet,
Rotate the
and we
Kajigger.
have 2.
2 of them now, huh?
Yeah, so we double advance. The thingy. So who goes off first?
Monsters.
Monsters. So the star spawn hasn't done anything in the last, right?
Let's see. So his deal was... Oh yeah, roll a die for Doom. And it actually does Doom this time.
Ouch.
Cultist
does nothing. Yogg does something.
It recovers all its health on a die roll. Or, yeah, recovers all its health, but it's already full. Where did this thing come from? Dark Young?
That's in London.
Oh, right. Yeah. And his deal is roll a die for Doom. No Doom.
Alright, I roll a die for my blessed condition. Please, oh my goodness, yes. 1 or 2 if I would have had to discard it, but I don't, so.
Okay. And let's see.
Who are you?
The musician, Jim Culver. And I'll be coming into play in the Deep South, Space 6.
Yep.
Okay. So, we did the reactions.
What do you start
Gate
with?
spawn,
Oh, I didn't do the gate spawn.
a shriveling spell, and a clue.
Tokyo.
I'm just gonna take one of these ones.
Okay. Oh, hey, look, shriveling's on top.
Convenient.
Yeah. Oh, hey. Sorry.
Okay. So... Oh, and the event. haunting nightmares. You wake up in mid-scream and your heart is racing. What little you can remember of your nightmare was so visceral and horrific that you dread falling back asleep. Event. Each investigator loses 2 sanity and gains a madness condition unless he spends 1 clue.
Woof.
I think I'll go ahead and spend a
But
clue.
you're not even spawned yet.
Oh, right, yeah.
2 sanity?
Yep.
Okay. And I gain a madness condition?
Mm-hmm.
Like, is it actually called madness?
Yes.
Take me a minute.
Just give me the
Okay.
Where are the madness?
Amnesia's a madness.
Oh, yeah, okay, that'll work then. Right. It's a subtype.
I don't want amnesia.
Okay, well. I think at this point you've probably got a pretty good idea of what to expect from this game. So, probably go and wrap this up. The only thing you didn't get to see is if the doom gets all the way to 0 before you solve the mysteries, then you have to fight them. You flip this over and you'll spawn the actual elder being somewhere on the board who was super nasty and mean, and you'll resolve all this stuff here, and the game will be over shortly, one way or another. Probably with you dying, because they're pretty nasty. So, I guess let's get on over to the summary. I'm not going to point at the sky pointlessly this time. The buttons will be visible, I am sure, unless you're watching this before I've had a chance to add them yet. In which case, they're not there. But if they're there, you'll see them. So, let's get on over to the summary. Buttons.